Right now, the spring election has come and gone, but concerns remain on some of the polling locations. What one woman is saying about her experience.
Also, how much is that doggy in the window? A new city ordinance in Beloit putting a stop to certain pet sales.
Yeah, the DNR shares its plan on how it's keeping any runoff from bird compost from getting into people's drinking water. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. We do have some breaking news just into our newsroom. The medical examiner in northern Wisconsin believes a UW Health surgeon fell to her death while hiking.
According to the Iron County Sheriff's Office, crews found Kelsey Musgrove's body Sunday partially buried in a steep clay bank along the Potato River. They believe Dr. Musgrove went off the trail at the Potato River Falls, trying to get closer to the river. While walking along the edge, it appears the ground beneath her collapsed. The autopsy shows Dr. Musgrove died moments after the fall. She was 30 years old.
A 4-month-old baby is dead. His daycare provider now facing criminal charges. Prosecutors say Wyatt Hamlin died last month, a week after suffering injuries while in the care of Joanna Ford, who provided daycare services at her home. Court documents say Wyatt Hamlin died from a severe traumatic brain injury. Ford is charged with neglecting a child, resulting in death. The medical examiner's office says abusive head trauma was the cause of death. Wyatt's case was reportedly ruled as, quote, definitive physical abuse of a child. At an initial appearance today, Ford's attorney requested a preliminary hearing, which is now set for May 31st.
A 17-year-old is in the hospital after he was shot by a Wauwatosa police officer last night. It started when officers spotted a vehicle reported as stolen. They later found it parked in an alley. The driver got out armed with a firearm. After not complying to commands, 2 officers fired their weapons. The suspect is expected to survive. Both officers have been placed on administrative leave. Now it turns out that the vehicle had recently been recovered but had not been reported to police, so it was still listed as stolen. A Marquette County Sheriff's deputy is fired after allegedly engaging in sexual behavior with a minor. Travis Biddleman was arrested today after a video surfaced of the alleged incident. Authorities say they plan to share the results of their investigation once it's completed. Let's get a check on your certified most accurate forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
We had a little sunshine late this morning. That allowed temperatures to get up to around 50 degrees before a cold front came through, brought the clouds back, and a few showers along with it. You can see that little notch of clearing that swept through southern Wisconsin early this, or probably mid-morning to around lunchtime, and then the clouds moved right back in. And now you can see on Doppler track, just a few light showers. Most of the showers are to the north and east of us, and there's a mixture of rain and snow well to our north and west, but just a few sprinkles out there. I think the better chances for showers will arrive by tomorrow morning. Low temperatures this morning were in the lower 40s. High temperatures today made it up to the lower 50s in most areas before the cold front came through. And now you can see those temperatures have dropped off back to just a degree above our low temperature this morning at 43 here in Madison already, and those temperatures will continue to fall. By morning we'll be in the middle 30s, and any rain showers could mix with a few flakes of snow. Tomorrow will be a colder day with a high of only 41 and some rain showers perhaps mixed in with a few flakes of snow at times. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that includes milder weather, but also some thunderstorms as we head into next week.
In there, and when I got in there and saw the stairs, I thought, oh no, I knew I couldn't climb all those stairs.
That was at least one person's experience in Madison yesterday, struggling to get into her new polling place.
The 89-year-old faced a staircase that she couldn't climb and says poor signage did little to guide her. She said some voters didn't vote because of it. Political reporter Will Keneally spoke to disability advocates today on what that means to voters. Will?
That's right. It's about having an equal experience, says Barbara Beckert of Disability Rights Wisconsin. She audits polling places around the state during each election to make sure voters like the one we just heard from can feel safe and secure when they vote.
People feel very strongly about having their voting experience be equal with what anyone else has.
Barbara Beckert helps work to ensure easy access to polling locations for all voters, so people like Barb Arndt don't have to go through the same experience she went through yesterday.
Like I said, I had no idea how to get in there.
She says if not for a man who showed her the location of a ramp on the side of her polling place, she likely would not have made it inside.
Man, it was quite a way to go. And there were people that came in and couldn't vote They turned around, they turned their car around and went out.
There is a workaround for this, though. Under state law, polling locations have to allow for curbside voting.
The challenge is that not too many municipalities are proactive in sharing information about curbside voting is available for people who need it.
Beckert is working with officials at the state and local level to educate and eliminate some of those barriers. Arden says she hopes voting will be easier in the fall.
It's tough enough to get out and vote for some people. We don't need to make it any more difficult for them.
Part of the issue that Barbara is working on is that her polling place moved from a nearby school. So MMSD spokesman said that no schools were used this election due to COVID concerns, mainly masking. Masks have to be optional at polling places. They may reconsider opening schools back up for elections in the fall.
All right, Will, thank you. UW system officials are preparing to send a survey to students looking for their thoughts on free speech rights. System officials plan to email the survey to students at all 13 public universities tomorrow. Now, questions include what they know about the First Amendment, whether they see problems with lack of diverse viewpoints, and whether they've ever been sanctioned or punished for exercising their free speech rights. The survey will remain open until May 6th. Now, UW-Whitewater's former interim chancellor says that survey is the reason he resigned. Jim Henderson abruptly resigned Monday. Wisconsin State Journal learning today Henderson was upset over the interim system president Michael Falbo's decision to send out the survey after initially deciding that schools wouldn't do it. Henderson said that chancellors opposed the survey. Falbo says his stance on the survey changed last week after the center's director told him that chancellors' concerns were based on incomplete information.
The city of Beloit has a new ordinance that they say takes a significant step in supporting the fight against animal cruelty. Following the lead of the state of Illinois, the city has banned the sale of cats, dogs, and rabbits in pet stores in the area. Given how close Beloit is to the border, they hope preventative steps will discourage breeders from moving their business north to Wisconsin.
According to the Humane Society of the United States, an estimated 10,000 puppy mills produce more than 2 million puppies per year in the United States. And our city council here was simply just concerned about the welfare of those animals and wanting to support our humane societies and animal rescues.
While the city does not have any local pet stores, local leaders felt the action was a necessary preventative step.
The DNR making sure the birds being composted after an outbreak of avian influenza will not have any impact on groundwater in that area. They say the bird compost will be mixed with sawdust and surrounded by more than a foot-thick layer of material to form a shell that keeps any water from coming into contact with those birds.
We won't get, and we don't want to get, any sort of runoff or water or any leaching coming out of those compost piles. That woody material should absorb that, so there is no runoff.
She says people with private wells should test them regularly. The Jefferson County birds and a flock in Rock County likely got the virus from wild birds.
Lawmakers at the state capitol are recognizing April as Autism Acceptance Month. Today in the Senate parlor, Senate President Roger Roth, Autism Society affiliates in Wisconsin, and a panel of autistic speakers shared their stories and discussed policy issues affecting individuals and families with autism.
Neurodiversity means that all nervous systems are different. We all have different brains, we have different bodies, we have different needs. We are all special or none of us are. We are all normal or none of us are.
Approximately 1 in 44 children in the U.S. is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, or ASD. The CDC says ASD is a developmental disability caused by differences in the brain. It can be a genetic difference, but other causes are not yet known. Well, it is a dream come true for a woman in Sauk City today. On her 100th birthday, Fidelia Brunig got to ride with her family in a fire truck. Dale, as everyone calls her, has been talking about this moment for years. Our Josh Spreiter was there for the special moment, and he'll have that story for you Monday on News 3 Now this morning. Hear what Dale says it takes to live a long and happy life. Can't wait for that one.
It's a good story.
Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, a local nonprofit helping those without any kind of health insurance get the medical care they need.
Plus, a new exhibit comes to the Wisconsin Veterans Museum, the unique artifacts collected from Wisconsin service members from as far back as the Civil War.
It's BOGO Thursdays at Hy-Vee. This Thursday, buy one Take and Bake pizza, get one free. And buy two 7-Up 6-packs, get two free. While supplies last. Thursday only. Check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
When we bought this house, we knew we wanted our backyard to shine. And Menard's huge selection helped us achieve that. They had everything we needed for those summer grill outs. Plenty of seating for entertaining all our friends. Fire pits for cozying up. And bistros for when it's just us. Our backyard is the place to be. And we have Menard's to thank for that. Right now, get this 3-piece bistro set for just $2.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menard's.
Oh, baby, I have sinned. Baby, this is my last confession. You know I've never been no good. But when I'm with you, it feels like heaven. I'm begging for mercy, baby. Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I love it.
It's BOGO Thursdays at Hy-Vee. This Thursday, buy one Take and Bake pizza, get one free. And buy two 7-Up 6-packs, get two free. While supplies last. Thursday only. Check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Grace, a local nonprofit healthcare organization, is holding a 24-hour giving challenge to sustain care. Giving Day at Grace is to ensure that people in their communities without health insurance or who are too young for Medicare can receive the quality care they need and deserve. Donations on Giving Day also help fund other essential programs and services that are not covered by insurance, such as community grief support, specialized clinical staff training, the A Grace Wish program, and more.
It's really just an opportunity for folks to come together and celebrate the work that A Grace does, and also support the opportunity for folks to receive care, support, and healing.
The Giving Day is still going on. It runs until midnight tonight. To participate, go to agrace.org/Giving Day to make a contribution of any size.
Wisconsin Veterans Museum highlighting some unique artifacts in their new exhibit. The Souvenirs of Service display showcases items collected by Wisconsin service members from war. The one-of-a-kind pieces are featured from the Civil War era to today. Items include things like dolls, photographs, and clothing.
It's a way of looking at history that looks at memory more so than the event itself. And how do we reflect and how do we honor that the rest of our lives?
Each souvenir presented with its own backstory. Those stories represent Wisconsin natives from a number of cities throughout the state. That exhibit will be on display through the end of the year. Still ahead, our Severe Weather Awareness Week coverage continues.
When we come back, some valuable advice to help you prepare for severe weather when you're away from home. And when can we expect to see the sun again? Your complete forecast coming up after the break.
At Star N Bank, we think having choices is important, so you can choose the products that are right for your life. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
Look what $99 a month buys at Ashley. We're offering entire room groups for as little as $99 a month. Discounts start at 30% and up to 65% off store-wide. Plus 60 months special financing with no money down. It's only for a limited time, and it's only at Ashley.
At Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that a lush, beautiful lawn should be enjoyed by the whole family. That's why we offer a kid and pet-friendly program to create a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn that your whole family can enjoy. Our program includes effective applications of targeted weed control and slow-release golf course quality fertilizer to achieve real results. Call or click today for your free quote, or sign up now and see the Weedman difference. Doesn't your family deserve a Weedman lawn?
Take a beating this season? I'll call Feldco. Right now, get 30% off a new roof from Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2023.
30% off Feldco roofing ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
From working out to catching up, and of course, game night, your home is the groundwork for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to have been a part of this community for 77 years. And during our 77th anniversary event, carpet installation is just $77. Coyle Carpet One Floor and Home. Beautiful, made affordable. Locally owned and operated since 1945.
Look what $99 a month buys at Ashley. Save up to $1,000 instantly on doorbuster mattresses. Get Tempur-Pedic or Purple mattresses for $1 a day. 60-month special financing with no money down. Only at Ashley.
Today's the day to go farther with a partner that provides you innovative solutions for your own personal financial future. Explore the possibilities today at starinbank.com.
Welcome back, everyone. When you're at home, you know where to find shelter during severe weather. But what about when you're somewhere else?
Well, as we continue Wisconsin Tornado Severe Weather Awareness Week, Chris Reese shows us how to protect yourself when you're away from home.
It's game day. The stadium is a packed house, and the stands are buzzing as the team scores yet again. But just as fast-paced as the ongoing game, Mother Nature is ready to roll out a different play. The clouds in the distance grow darker and more ominous. Then comes the alert. It's a nightmare scenario, and it's headed right for you. You know what to do at home, school, or maybe even the office. But at this moment, how do you and tens of thousands of others take shelter from what could be a very dangerous situation?
If you are wondering what to do when you're already at some venue outside, chances are you don't have too many good alternatives.
It's a harsh truth when caught unprepared for severe weather. Jay McClellan is a spokesperson for Dane County Emergency Management, and he says it's best to build a plan.
Quite frankly, soccer games, baseball games, anytime outside. How are you going to get warned? What alternatives do you have? I mean, here we are in Alver Park. Where is a good place to go?
Caught off guard, outdoors, away from home, and with only minutes to respond, odds are the choices are few.
There are better options, probably at home in your basement. But how long does it take you to get there? Building all this into a planning process before you get there is the best way to stay safe.
For some, this may mean the best option is choosing to stay home when severe weather is expected, and not just putting off that hike or game, but also delaying the grocery shopping trip to a different day. Though, if you must go out, it's important to know this.
The key thing is identifying a safe place where you can go. It doesn't always exist in that park or at the outdoor venue where you're going. And then you've also got to figure out, when do I need to go there? Getting warning information. And sometimes warning information may come too late for you to get to a safe place. So with that in mind, how are you going to pay attention to the weather?
In the end, McClellan says his advice for severe weather safety boils down to planning ahead, letting someone know where you are and when you plan to be somewhere, along with having multiple ways to get warnings. But above all, the best thing to do comes down to regular practice.
Biggest and best thing people can do is just build it into a daily habit or a regular practice to check the weather, to check the hazards around you before you go.
Meteorologist Chris Reese reporting. And tomorrow we wrap up Severe Weather Awareness Week by taking a look at how climate change could impact our weather going forward. And Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti joining us now with our forecast, and also looking at a very, very dangerous day yesterday across the South, Gary.
Yeah, yesterday and today. You know, we've been lucky so far. We just had that one day of severe weather. We had the Stoughton tornado back in early March. Other than that, we've been missing out on the severe weather so far. Southern part of the United States has been getting hit with round after round of severe weather. the last 2 days, again, stretching from Texas and Oklahoma all the way along the Gulf Coast, now into the Carolinas and parts of Kentucky and Tennessee, where tornado watches are in effect already for this evening, and more strong to severe thunderstorms maybe even farther north. Around here, it's colder. Temperatures are still warm enough for rain, but not by much. We're in the lower to middle 40s right now, and you can see some very light rain showers to the north and west. Already the rain is mixing with snow across northwestern Wisconsin and parts of Minnesota, but so far just some light rain showers here. Over the next couple of days, we'll see rain and snow showers depending on the temperatures. 3 things you need to know. Again, showers in the forecast, both rain and snow for tomorrow and Friday. Temperatures are going to stay chilly through Saturday with highs only in the 30s on Friday and low 40s tomorrow, mid 40s on Saturday. Then as we warm up into the 60s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll see showers and thunderstorms. And looking at some of the computer model forecasts, there could be the potential for some severe weather here. Not enough to put an alert day in the forecast yet, but still something that bears watching, because here's the average high temperature in the lower to middle 50s. We're going to be well below that over the next few days, but then temperatures warm up quickly into the early part of next week. When you start seeing those up and down temperature swings, Mother Nature starts to rile up the atmosphere. We see a strong storm system out to our west, and that's when there could be the possibility for some severe weather here. And then temperatures drop back down again to below normal levels by the end of next week, heading toward the Easter weekend. And farther out into the future, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook calling for near normal temperatures here. Warm early in the period and then colder toward the end of next week. The coldest weather staying out to the west, warmest weather staying to the east. Precipitation expected to be above normal because we're right in that transition zone. But then as we look at the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, look what happens. Temperatures go back below normal with the highest probabilities right over this part of the country, and precipitation goes to below normal from here westward, again as the weather pattern starts to quiet down. Right now temperatures 30s, 40s, a few 50s to our south, but the storm system is really wound up. The jet stream is actually wrapping around into a whirlpool pattern, what we call a cutoff area of low pressure aloft, where this storm really has nothing to push it along. So it's just kind of sitting and spinning until it gradually dies down over the next couple of days with rain and snow showers and temperatures that are well below normal. Will stay that way for a couple of days. Notice over the last 24 hours, temperatures continue to drop, and tomorrow should be colder than it was today, and Friday maybe even a little bit colder than that. So as we check out our forecast for tomorrow, we'll look for a high of only 41 degrees with some scattered rain and snow showers depending on the temperatures. Tonight, just a chance for rain showers and then maybe mixing with snow by morning with low temperatures in the middle 30s. Tomorrow, snow and rain showers more likely in the afternoon as it gets a little warmer. Then as it turns colder tomorrow night, we transition back to snow showers. Friday, some snow showers, maybe mixed with a little bit of rain in the afternoon. Highs only upper 30s. Temperatures warm up into early next week. Again, those showers and thunderstorms Monday through Wednesday. Temperatures turn colder as we head toward the Easter weekend.
And coming up in sports, opening day is almost here. Why Corbin Burns says he's not trying to make too much out of starting the season off on the mound for the Brewers. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sheesh Ravel with the Ortho Team Clinic at Stoughton Health. We hope you can join us for our upcoming event on shoulder pain relief.
Enough! This doom and gloom ends now.
It's time for a brighter view. Let the sun shine in with 2-for-1 windows from Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2023.
2-for-1 windows from Feldco ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Why would Stanton Optical choose a spokesbird? They're not your typical eye care company. I'm not your typical penguin. We're a team. There's no I in eye care. Wait,
Get 2 pairs of glasses plus a free eye exam, anti-glare lenses, and same-day service for only $79.
I love being an orthopedic surgeon because I can help people improve their lives. My name is Ashish Raval. I'm an orthopedic surgeon. My specialty is sports medicine, focusing specifically on the care of the shoulder, hip, and knee.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Back up your family for a trip through the Flight of Lights.
Tomorrow, Josh is at the Dane County Airport to find out what inspired this year's dazzling drive-by display.
And our temperature roller coaster continues. Let's go on the ride tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
The Wisconsin cornerbacks room is going to look a whole lot different than it did last year. Both Faion Hicks and Caesar Williams are gone. Dean Ingram moved over to receiver, and the Badgers brought in 3 transfers. And Jay Shaw, Justin Clark, and Cedric Dort have made an instant impact. Cornerbacks coach Hank Poteet said, "It felt like they've been at UW for years, but more importantly, the trio created more competition, which in turn elevated everyone in the unit."
All of us definitely got that dog mentality, and we all got something to prove, and we want to prove something. Coming here, coming together, you know, we realized that at this point we want to be one of the best defensive back rooms in the country.
Bringing in a whole bunch of new guys has actually elevated some of the younger guys' game and allowed them to stay locked in into the details and stay focused, and it's really pushing everyone.
The Brewers are less than 24 hours away from opening day. The Crew will open up their season with a 7-game road trip starting at Wrigley Field with a 4-game series against the Cubs. Milwaukee enters the year as the defending NL Central champs and are picked to win the division again. But that's ways away from right now. Today, it's all about the excitement of opening day, but not making too much out of it because, remember, it's just another baseball game.
Opening day it's always something to look forward to. No matter how many times you've done it, no matter where you're doing it, opening day is a fun day for all of us.
Personally, I tried not to make any game bigger than the last. You know, when you start making games bigger than they actually are, I mean, it's still a baseball game. So if you go out there and you try to put added pressure and added adrenaline, you're going to go out there and you're going to do things that you haven't done in the past.
And on the ice, Darryl Watts was honored by the USCHO. The Badger forward was named all-first team for the 2nd straight season. Watts tallied 57 goals this year and finished her career 2nd on the all-time scoring list in NCAA history with 297 points. Gary, you going to the Brewer game?
I'll
Cubs game?
The Cubs game. It will be both, yes, and it'll be cold and it'll be rainy. We've got some showers out there right now. By tomorrow, they could mix with a few flakes of snow, too. Bundle up.
Gary, travel safely down there. Go Brewers. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great night, everybody. Hope to see you back here at 10.